Hello everyone. Welcome to the official YouTube channel of DBE. I'm Akshita Katyal, Corporate Outreach Officer at DBE, and I'm very happy to kickstart a new YouTube series called the Alumni Spotlight 1.0, where we talk to our esteemed alumni about their experiences and corporate journey after completing their MBA from DBE. So today as our first guest, we have Aakshit sir, who's currently working as a risk analyst at Barclays. He was in the batch of 2020 where he held position of responsibility as a placement coordinator. We are extremely happy to have you here, sir, today.
Glad to be here, Akshita.
Okay, so let's begin with our conversation, wherein I'll be putting forth some questions that the current batch would like you to address. So,
Sure.
starting off, since you have been working in the risk management field for quite some time, I wanted to know how you think risk management has evolved over the recent years.
So the risk domain has quite involved post the uh, financial crisis in 2008. So earlier, people would have been taking risk as something that they would either live with or they would try to avoid it. But nowadays, we can see that risk is something that people know about. They try to account it. They try to mitigate it, but they know that it can't be. We can't just let go of the risk. It will be there. So why not just reduce the possibility of financial loss and try to minimize the impact on the organization.
Right, absolutely. So, moving ahead, as a student of the current batch, as I am also in the current batch, who's aspiring to pursue a career in risk, according to you, what a person can do right now so that we prepare ourselves for that role in future?
So if we talk about the whole umbrella of risk, the one of the top most important degree is FRM, that goes like without saying, for risk. But nowadays, like, people are they just don't want the candidate to have the general knowledge about risk. They prefer someone who has niche knowledge, and they are specialized in certain areas. So nowadays, like, courses regarding project risk management is there. Then there is climate risk that is growing right nowadays. As we have seen, there are things that impact the climate, and the company has to take into account that it will impact the climate, so we have to change the strategy accordingly. Then there is enterprise risk as well. So yeah, these are some degrees we can easily get, and we can enhance the profile.
Right, absolutely. Okay, so moving ahead, since there's pandemic and everybody is working from home, and specifically your batch has been working from home since your placements have happened. So how
Yeah.
good or bad it has been in the work-life balance per se?
So as I'm fresher, I joined my corporate life from in the pandemic itself. I would compare it with the internship period that I had, which was the offline and rather not the online one. So the work-life balance, yeah, it's like two sides of the coin. It has goods wherein I have the flexibility to work according and adjust my personal commitments as well, and do the work commitments that I have according to some flexibility. But yeah, the downside is that we have increased workloads because there are meetings that we have to attend more frequently, which could just be a face-to-face conversation. We have to give some time on meetings. Then there are different other things that increases if we are having offline, like online work from home. So yeah, these are two sides of the coin.
Yes, I think we all also will be starting off on this foot only. I hope it goes well for all of us. Okay,
Hopefully.
so let's go ahead. And now I would like you to give some light on the fact that since technology is evolving very fast these days, so how do you think it will change the face of the consumer risk management specifically in the coming future?
So if we talk about the impact of technology on the risk side or the whole business, We can see that the AI, the ML has a huge impact, as it gives a whole view which a person might miss. Then if we automate the things that we are doing, which so we can reduce the human error that is happening, then the conduct risk is reduced and the operational risk is reduced if the things are automated. But on the other hand, few frequent technology change might also hamper the quality we are providing. The data might get distorted if we frequently change the technologies we are working on. So yeah, there should be a balance wherein the organization should adopt a particular technology and let the employees and the person who are using it get an hands-on experience, so that the company doesn't to mitigate some angle, some points on the risk part, they don't undertake another challenge.
Right. Okay, so now a little personal question. What's your next stepping stone in your career?
So here it's been like close to 1.5 years in Barclays. So I'm having a good experience. So my next step would be in say the professional. I'm aiming to get some qualifications apart from the MBA degree that I have, and move ahead in the career, be it Barclays or I'm trying to also start something in investing side, so that I have another income, just not utilize the Saturdays and Sundays and get some passive income as well.
That's actually a nice mindset. Okay, that's good to know. Let's move ahead. Now, can you tell all of us a little bit about how DB specifically played an integral role in shaping the career that you have?
Yeah, so prior DB, I didn't have much knowledge about the corporate side as I belong to a business family. So when I came into the DB, I didn't have the LinkedIn profile as well. So I just started from zero with that respect. So I can say that yeah, DB helped me just develop that knowledge, the not only the corporate knowledge, the fundamentals about finance, analytics, and how all these things works. Then as you said that I was in placement committee, then there I understand how we can just deal with people's how I can improve upon talking about with HR, how can we approach them, so people connections skill also develop. So yeah, overall it's just not the education part, the DB helped me develop overall.
Right. So basically, both academically and personality wise.
Yeah, exactly.
Great. Okay. So, like, this brings us to the last question that we have. What's that one advice you would like to give to the current batches or the batches that will be coming for their corporate journey that's just going to happen in near future?
So one thing that I learned after joining Barclays, that people should develop upon the technical skills. Their technical skills should be up to the standards in the industry that they are having currently. If they want to pursue in this area, like risk or the banking domain, then yeah, you should also just not stay with the job you're having. You should try and improve every day, get more degrees or start something that is helping you. It can be anything, like if you're interested in painting or something like that, then you can just develop the skills. There's social medias, we can just use that area, and maybe it can also help you get some income. But yeah, it should be something that interests you, especially if you're in lockdown. You might be having the time that you save by not traveling. So yeah.
True. Okay, just one add-on thing. You were mentioning about training ourselves and getting the skills as per what the industry demands. So can you tell us about what couple of tools a person can learn which can help them in this career of risk management?
Yeah, so as of now, I have seen there is the technical skills like SAS is there, Python is there. Then if we take in with the BI tools such as Tableau is there, Power BI is there. And Excel is, I think, the basic thing nowadays. It's not an new technology that everyone should learn about. So yeah, these are a few things that one should have entering in the risk domain.
Right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Akshit sir, for all the insightful answers that you just gave. I'm sure it is going to help all our viewers. Thank you for taking out time and sharing your experience with us.
Thank you. It was a great experience sitting side the opposite side of the table.
Right. Okay. So thank you all for watching this video. We'll see you all in the next episode of our YouTube series, The Alumni Spotlight. Do share it with someone who might benefit from it. Thank you.